27. Golden State Warriors as Brown starts the game with a 5-0 start for Boston. As Kuminga's been incredible in the paint, getting to the rim since Golden State has found its footing.
And Klay Thompson continuing his good play that he's had really since coming off the bench, starting here again tonight.
Going to see some pretty good shooting off the bench, averaging more than 19 points on 44% from three in his 6 games off the bench. As Kristaps Porzingis likes it. As Moody fires Steph Curry, and both remain on the floor. Golden State a 10-8 lead. Holiday's three is good. Shooting a career high 45% from three this season. Here's Green rumbling inside.
The score. We know about the lobs. We know that he is always trying to create looks for his teammates. But sometimes being aggressive at the rim opens up things for your team. As you see Jaylen Brown knock down that three. As you see Derek White knock down that jumper.
Shovel to Thompson. His three short. And now Brown 2-on-1 the other way. White with Brown. It's White who finishes.
This makes this team a cheat code. So for them to come out here against a good Golden State Warriors team and play a competitive game without Porzingis,
Quinones hits the three.
I mean, just saying, obviously having Kerr has helped me, and right now I feel like I'm the best version of myself. Ryan?
Well, thank you, Cassidy. But yeah, Kuminga has completely changed the way Golden State looks at this season as Brown can on a three. 13 in the first quarter for Jaylen Brown.
Sometimes to take your game to the next level of assignments. Those are things that take time to really implement themselves in a player's career.
Brown, you bet! Jaylen Brown is scorching hot in this first. Hauser's three is Davis. Celtics cooking. White leaves it. Here's Tatum. Flips it in. Jayson. And now Pritchard pushing pace for Boston. Here's Pritchard on the finish. Jayson Tatum with his first points of the game. Jackson Davis gets denied by Cornet. 2-for-1 opportunity for the Celtics. Pritchard connects. Tatum. Holiday flips it up and Boston, the Celtics a 22-point lead after ending the first on a 23-1 run as Thompson flips it in. Hauser wide open. He got it. Elevates, can't finish. Now 1 of 4 from the floor. Golden State shooting just 32%. Pritchard scoops it in. Timeout, Golden State. 7 to shoot. Pritchard looking for the steal. Kuminga flips it in. Nothing close to easy for Golden State against this Boston D. Tatum, a lot of those faces thus far for Golden State. Moody slices in and finishes.
Because this free-flowing style, the Boston Celtics are just eating and eating well.
Tatum muscles inside and finishes. Tatum, a deep one.
His birthday. He has 13 so far, so we'll see how much more he adds to that total today, but telling me a win would obviously be the best gift.
Good. I thought it was such a great way for Joe Mazzulla to articulate it. He said not only
this type of organization and with these type of superstars.
Curry on the drive, scoops it in. Field goal of the game for Curry, who is 2 of 8 from the floor now. Wow, great look. Holiday tips it to Toronto. They had, which was a couple days ago now, but they had ridiculous flight trouble. Didn't end up getting into Toronto until a second chance. Here's Tatum, guarded by Saric, who has struggled lately for the Warriors. Tatum again.
65% from three, but holding the Golden State Warriors to 35% from the field and 21% from three.
My goodness. Jayson Tatum again off the dribble. He's up to 19 points and a half. Round the team to finish. Tatum separates, kicks, wide and open three. You bet. Curry a deep launch. Won't go. Payton flips it in, plus the Curry now 0 for 8 from 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound. Paul after it with Payton to his right. Lobbing it up, and Payton able to lay it in.
I spoke with Steve Kerr, and he looked me dead in the eye, and he said, you know, if we had a break here or there, that half would have been a lot different.
Jackson Davis able to force it in. Play had really adjusted nicely to a bench role of late. We know the Warriors without Podziemski, without Wiggins in this game.
Well, yeah, and Steph was questionable coming into this game as he knocks down a three.
You had the largest halftime lead in franchise history for the Celtics and the largest halftime
records for the Boston Celtics.
Right.
That's different. That's special. That lets you know where your team is.
Wow! Hammer there from Brown off the delivery from White. Holiday, Brown, spinning, kicking, Tatum, catch, fire, and hit from both ways, whether you're up or you're down.
Thank you for clarifying. I don't know. I haven't been in many games. I haven't been in many games.
Well, researchers. Quinones. Back iron, no. Jackson Davis. Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry all did not start the second half after the Warriors trailed by 44 at halftime. Nice throw down there from Moody.
I like the young players from both these teams, so there is opportunities for both of them.
Takes advantage. They recently beat Brooklyn by 50 in a game here. As Saric floats it in.
I would love to see that matchup versus OKC or Minnesota. Two teams that are talented, but maybe not a ton of playoff experience.
Right.
So them versus the Lakers possibly be an interesting first-round matchup.
Here's Pritchard shoveling it inside those banners. We know this is a franchise steeped in accomplishment and history.
Accept the pressure.
Maybe somebody doesn't have it going off the bench. Just gives them a few more options as they look to make that 2-month postseason journey. Finish there. 4 seconds left. Pritchard separates and hits. The game was tied at 21, and then by the end of the first, Boston was up by 20 plus. Pritchard knocks down a three. Santos can't hit the three. Brissett comes away with it for Boston. Hauser, a wide open look is good.
I think it's a little bit harder for wing players to win it. Giannis won 2 MVPs and then won the championship. Jokic won 2 MVPs and then won the championship. LeBron's won a couple of MVPs before the championship.
Brissett to the rack. I'm going to say the odds are not in the favor of us having a challenge. The left hand, the West standings. You got a lot of the teams that are kind of jumbled.
I've seen a wave in an NBA game in about a decade.
It has been a while. Tillman connects. Notice that about you. I've seen you walk through an airport, an arena. Makai Luke.
You missed the opportunity. It's Makai Luke with the oop.
Oh.
You with the oops.
Well, maybe you should, do a little play-by-play now.
It's really hard to determine who are the best teams because so many teams have been unhealthy.
Of the 4 teams ahead was the 73-win Warriors, who, of course, lost in the finals to your Cavs. As
Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, just so much depth that we had.
A 52-point margin of victory, the 3rd largest in Boston Celtics history.